Hey guys, I know that you're probably thinking this video is insanely long, but I know a lot of you would definitely want to see this. Today I've got a best of 7 against an incredibly talented 14-year-old player called Daniel. This was at a tournament, and in the last video I played the quarterfinals of the tournament against Wiz, and I won that 3-0, so here's the semi-final. It's a best of 7, and since I'm EU and Daniel is NA, to make it fair we play 2 games on NA servers, and then 2 on EU, and then if a series isn't over we carry on switching, so we go back to NA for a game, then to EU, and so on. Anyway, let's get into the series. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, first game. Here we go. Getting into this one. I played Daniel before, and it was in a EU vs NA 1v1 kind of like show match tournament kind of thing. And you played 3 on NA, 3 on EU against like 4 other NA players. So obviously he played 6 games. He beat me 5-1. He destroyed me. So going into this matchup, I was coming in at a kind of a underdog, I guess, against Daniel, since he beat me once, or he's played me once and beat me once. But we're starting on NA servers here. Maybe if I show the scoreboards in a second, you'll see I'm on. I think it was about 120 to 135 ping. There was 119, 120. There you go. So a little bit of a spoiler. These servers were. It was, you'll see what I mean in the video. Obviously I don't have the audio because OBS decided to, you know, make me look like an idiot and just not give me any audio. But in the actual game footage, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe what I'm looking at here. The servers were god awful, and yeah, you can probably see it right now on the screen just how laggy it was. It actually gets worse. I think in the second game it's really bad, but you know, there you go, I'm shaking my head already. But 2-1 to start things off with. Daniel, obviously, if you guys don't know him, he's a 14-year-old North American player. He's absolutely crazy. When he turns 15, he's going to be on at least a top 6 team in North America instantly. This guy's nuts at the game. It's actually a little bit scary. Like, I'm convinced he's not real. You know, you play someone and there's only, you know, so many flip sets they can score on you until it becomes a bit questionable whether they're on something. I don't even know what he takes, but I need some of it. This guy's a bit mental at the game. So is this server though. This, as you can see, this server, it's testing me. It's testing me, but it's quite nice to play on high ping for once. Just a bit of a challenge, and you know, it's working on a different aspect of your game. I guess you have to like you really have to be aware of what's going to happen, even if it's not what you actually think is going to happen. Luckily, Daniel missed a shot there, so I can collect this ball in the corner. Just let him 50 me. I know he's going to go for that, so I just let him 50 me. I do try and take a shot, but he's back. And flip sets, man, they are impossible. Yep, there you go. I can't react to it. It is actually impossible. You cannot react to flip sets on this high ping. In the replay, it doesn't look too bad, but like in game, terrible. Kickoffs too, not the greatest of things to work with on high ping, but yeah, every time you take a kickoff, it's like the ball goes past the opponent and it just like flings back. I took a shot there, I thought it was open, but it wasn't. And look at that shot. Jesus, Daniel, bit too good at the game, mate, bit too good at the game. I gave him a nice shot in the quick chat, because that one, he kind of just snaps every shot. He reminds me of First Killer, to be honest, when he was 14 years old and just playing ones on Johnny Boy's stream. He just gets like maximum amount of power of every touch he wants, really, and it's just kind of really fun to watch. A kickoff loss, I'm sure there'll be plenty of those. Daniel has he naturally has like an incredible kickoff, but on high ping it's even worse to deal with. Yeah, on EU servers though, when even he has high ping against like a low ping opponent, he'll still win most kickoffs. This guy's crazy. 4-3 though, gonna have to defend another shot here, and you know, the shot itself wasn't even that good. If you'll see in the replay here, but on my screen, on my days, like the shot just appears out of nowhere. You have like a split second reaction to it, and it's just in your face already. But I signed up to the tournament. I knew what I was gonna have to deal with, and that kickoff, you could see the what it's actually like. The ball goes so far into the back of the net before it registers as a goal. It's mental. Enough complaining about the servers though. I think we've all established it's pretty bad at this point, but we just got to get on with it. 5-4 though, or losing 4-5. That goes in. I wasn't too sure about how that went in, but it did. Look at that. Oh my god, the 70 Look at the face cam. I was I was so confused at what was happening with this server. Yeah. I mean, you can't say much but commentate on it. Look at the ball just teleports. His car does. I swear, it's witchcraft, mate. What happens to his car and the ball in some of these games on these NA servers is genuinely incredible. He makes up new mechanics on the spot, and he doesn't even mean to. It's the ping. Look at his car. It's just zooming around the pitch. It's like it's drifting just everywhere. It's actually crazy. It's so funny to watch back and just see how. To be fair, I was having fun. I really wished that the recording picked up the audio, man. Look at this. Look at this. I was so confused. I was going to complain about the server. I was just going to ask if it's a bad server for him, but I ended up. I couldn't be bothered really. I was just going to play with it. God, impossible to react to. But what I was saying, I really wish the audio picked up because I was actually having fun with it. I was just laughing through this whole thing. Like some of the stuff I was seeing. Genuinely, mate, it looked like a wizard was like doing some tricks on me. I don't even know what's going on. But I try my best. 6-5 losing so far. I feel like I've always been losing in this game. Actually, I think I got the first few goals. I think I got first couple of goals, yeah. But we're losing now. Need to get back into it. I'm just gonna fake this ball, I think, yeah. He might move in, but I have faith that he's not gonna go for it since it'd be quite risky. And that's really stupid of me to go for that. Since I'm on high ping, I always see everything kind of delayed, I guess. So it's really bad for me to go for an area when he's definitely already up on my screen. And look at this. I just get bumped out of nowhere. I'm just bumped. As you can see in my face cam, I'm just like, well, how have I been bumped there then? Like, he's not even close to me on my screen. And I'm just like, what is this? That is crazy, man. It's funny. That's what it is. It's funny. It's also fun. Like a lot of players would get annoyed, but how can you, man? Like you just gotta take it as a challenge, right, and just deal with it. You signed up to the tournament. Why would you complain about it? Just have fun and learn from it, I guess. But I got the ball here, 15 boost. Cannot react to that. I should have flicked it in hindsight. Quite an easy challenge for him to move in. We're gonna concede from it. 85. Looking like we're not gonna get the first game unless we get a few kick-off goals. That is a decent kick-off to start things off. Nice little touch around him. See, can I do something? Flip set. I don't choose to go for it. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of nice. Almost, but we're going to get punished for it. That's going to be 9-5. I think at some point, I think you might score. Spoilers, I'm not winning this game. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, 4-goal lead. It's comebackable, but I'm not winning this game. Spoilers, I think he might score one more and then I can't just say we'll skip to the next game. But obviously you guys can't hear the audio. So we'll probably do that. Let's see, flip set, double flip set. He's just styling on me at this point. It's not even funny. Guy's bullying. I can't even see what's going on with the ball. Look at this. Oh, see you in a bit, mate. I think it was this stage where I'm like, yeah, we'll move on to the next game. You'll probably see me stop talking in the bottom left. Yeah. I think this game is done. 9-5. We're both kind of freestyling now, and we'll leave it there. Move on to the next one. 1-0 in the series to Daniel. Let's get into game 2. Okay, Jack, head up. Stop being on your phone, mate. We got a game to play. It's game 2, all right. 1-0 losing so far against Daniel. 1-0 in the series. Kind of expected. On NA servers, it's going to be pretty hard to get a win against them. That was a nice dunk though. Put us up 1-0. Got the first goal of the game. It was a bit risky going for this, but I kind of had like, I kind of knew that he was going to hit it. I mean, he had to really, else it was going to go in. So it was the only place he could really hit it. So I just had to put my car in the way. See what I do here. Go in the air. Try and fake him out. But I get punished for it. It's a good save, and he actually gets a power shot that I didn't really recognise that he could have got. It looked like he was a bit too far away from the ball, but he wasn't at all really. He was pretty much next to it. 1-0. Can we win a kickoff though? Come on. Nope. We actually lose it. We're going to concede from it as well. Look at that kickoff. It looks like you win it, and then it's like, no, mate, you've actually lost this one. God, one thing I don't miss from the series is the kickoffs. Not gonna lie, playing on hyping the kickoffs. They're not it. They're not it. Come on, Jack. What can we do? Flip set. Bang. Top corner. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. So I fake the flip set. I go up for this. I get the flip set and I fake it because he has to back off. The reason he has to back off is because he needs to wait until I use my flip. Because if he moves in, then I just see that I use my flip and I get over him really easily. 135 ping there. That's definitely the highest ping I've ever played on. I don't play on NA servers ever in ranked, so we're discovering new things. Some things are happening in the game that I've never seen before. The ball just teleports and the car's on the other side of the pitch when I think it's on the left side or something. Mental. But we get a goal here, 3-2. Put us in a good position for the rest of the game. Need a few more goals for it to be a comfortable lead though, especially in 1v1. I see I have time to go for this mid boost, so I'll just go for it. Tried to get a bump there, but didn't really connect. Look at that, bro. If you look at my face cam bottom left, I was sure that ball went over him. That ball went right over him, and then it just kind of like, it was like, no, this car's here instead, and he's got a save. I was so confused. I was like, yeah, we got a goal, and the ball just teleports to his corner. Decent save from Daniel. Look at that speed. He's right on the ball again. I try and boost stab him, but he gets that corner. So I just have to take my time with this ball here. This is a pretty bad hit. Looking back at it. I had a feeling Daniel wouldn't go for this, and even if he did, it's quite a difficult shot to shoot there, but he rips that one with full power. I was like, when I went into that corner, I do the thing where I'm like, it's fine here. What am I looking at, by the way? I swear I do this thing where I'm like, it's fine, and then 3 seconds later, concede every time. That was a decent kickoff. Daniel kind of throws the ball away. He does that because I'm staring at him. That sounds really weird, but my oh, for God's sake, that's gonna get taken out of context so badly. I meant, right, I was looking at him, so like he got put off. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. You guys know what I mean. He had to make a play, else I'm right there and I can shoot, so he can't throw the ball away. I'm just making it worse myself, aren't I? But we'll move on. 4-3 in the game. Pretty good challenge, or what I thought was a good challenge, and then the ball just kind of goes through me almost. There's quite a lot of that. That's a really good touch from Daniel to carry on with this ball. And look at this control, man. Look, they got a good save. He's so fast, man. He just recovers and double jumps and he beats you every time. This is very awkward. Luckily he misses. He kind of flops around a little bit. Look at that shot. Bang. No saving that. I noticed he was slightly pushed forward. And that's the biggest thing in 1v1. It's the difference between like really high level and just kind of good gameplay is that, you know, you always recognize when a net is free or a net is open. And it's sometimes in really weird positions like that one. He's just slightly too far forward and it's literally millimeters, but it's the difference between scoring and, you know, or conceding and saving it, you know. Yeah, I was laughing quite a bit at this one because I was sure this one won't free me. I thought I had it, but the server's like, nah, mate. You didn't get this one. That's in your net. That's in your net. 5-4 though, still winning, so it's not the end of the world. I'm quite relieved. Okay, never mind. I was going to say I'm quite relieved he doesn't go in the air here, but then he does. Because defending aerial play is just, on high ping, it's just, oh my god. If I play someone with like 140 ping ever again, I'm just going to go for flip sets the whole game. Because it's just impossible to save them. You have to guess, and then if you just guess, your opponent can see what you're doing so clearly. This is a really good shot, to be fair. As much as I'd like to think I was saving that on lower ping, I don't even know. This is just a pretty well placed shot and good control overall. Ties it up in the game, 5-all. 1:36 left on the clock. Can we get the win on an NA server? So the way this was formatted, I probably should have said it at the beginning. And maybe I've not done the intro for this video yet at the time of recording this, so I'll probably do it in the intro. But if I don't, then the format for this game or this tournament is it's a best of 7. We play 2 games on NA to start off with, 2 games on EU, and then 1 on NA, 1 on EU, and then I guess game 7 would be on NA servers. I'm not too sure how that would work because obviously the NA player would have the advantage then, but it's what it is. Can't really. Someone's going to have an advantage if it's a best of 7 and it goes to game 7 because you can't really do it fairly. But so if I get a win on NA servers here and then that really puts me in a position where I'm like, it puts me in a good position for the rest of the series basically. Because if you can win 1 on the other servers and then hold your own servers, you're literally 1 away from winning the entire series. 6-all there. I'm kind of under pressure here. He's gonna have the free ball hit. I thought you might take a shot straight away off the ceiling there because you can get loads of power if you just drive up onto the ceiling and flip into the ball straight away when the ball's kind of like hugging against the ceiling. Kind of pinch it a little bit. Edge or bump maybe? Yeah, get out of here. My game, my game. 7-6. We love a good edge or bump, don't we, boys? We all know that. Even on 120 ping, nothing can stop the edge or bumps, mate. It's too good. It's too good. 7-6. I just got to hold on for 43 seconds, and yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. But we go for a ceiling challenge, and we actually win this one. So we get an open net here, which was a really good challenge. It was risky, but with this ping, you have to be risky on your challenges. You can't afford to sit in net and wait. So I was like, you know what, screw it. We'll go for the ceiling challenge, and if it pays off, it pays off. If it doesn't, then I can blame the ping, right? But it pays off. 8-6. Just got to hold on for 20 seconds. And we finally win the kickoff, so this puts us in a really good position for the rest of this game. Just make sure I don't get challenged. Put it high above his net. Stick around with the ball here. I do a pretty bad play here. I should not flip that flip right there off the wall. I should have just single jumped, but this was a good challenge. It actually wasn't, because look at this. It's impossible to react to. The ball's just zooming around the pitch, mate. As soon as they get it on top of their car and they go supersonic, mate, man, like, it is... The ball's just... It's like switching positions like no tomorrow, I swear. 5 seconds. Can we hold on? Come on, Jack. Get the win on the NA server. It'll be so good if we can get this. Come on. 1 second. Alright, we've got a challenge. All we have to do here is fake this, and we do it. We drop it, and we get the win on the NA server. So now we go to EU servers, play 2 games. Here we go, game 3. Alright, 1-all. Let's get into this one. Finally back on EU servers, and instantly, it feels slow. You know, you've heard me complain for the past 10, 12 minutes, however long it's been since the start of this video, how bad the server's been. It actually feels so slow now that I'm back on like normal ping. It was a bit annoying, but you know, not complaining. I got used to it quite quickly after the first 30 seconds. Spoilers, even these servers were absolutely terrible. So that I think it's just the Rocket League servers. They're just shocking for me right now. Like, you'll see what I mean. I think it gets worse. I think it's okay for the start and it just gets worse. Honestly, shocking servers, but we deal with it. Not the end of the world, right? No one's died because of it, so can't complain. Just a tournament. But that's a nice little pop there. We gotta wait. We basically faked it with a fake jump. He read it, so we just wave dashed into the ball and caught it on our hood. Scored the open net. Again, like I was saying though, Daniel's kickoffs on the EU server is still sick, but look at this save into counter-attack. Bang, mate. No one's saving that. That's just good awareness from me there to recognise that it was an open net if I just turned here. Had to be like pretty mechanically sound for that play though. If you make like one wrong turn, you'll miss the open net because you oversteer it or you'll understeer it or whatever. 3-0 though. Looking a little bit better in these in this game than compared to the last so far. Daniel almost got the dual tap with the floor. That would have been a crazy shot. Luckily he doesn't. I actually make a misplay here. I should have just shot that straight away. Instead, I went for a little bit of a dribble. Look at that. It was a good play, right? It was weird more than anything. It just caught me off guard, and sometimes like unpredictability is key in Rocket League. If you do something that your opponent isn't expecting, you might score, and that's kind of what happened there. Like, it wasn't the fastest play. It was just strange. I didn't know how to react to it because I've never seen it before. It was just a good play, really. It was one of those like on the fly plays where he didn't actually mean to. He didn't set up to go for that particular shot. It just, you just do it. Sometimes when in Rocket League, like this one, kind of. Look at that. Really nice shot from me. This was a good game, good series to be fair. But this shot, as I was saying with Daniel's shot, I went up for a flick. I recognise I like went over the ball a little bit, so I couldn't really flick it too well. So I adapted. I 360'd and just took a bottom right corner shot. Pretty well played there. Win the kickoff, but we don't really get the ball, so technically a loss there. Good save. Got the double jump save over my bar. I had a feeling he'd go up for that. He's really quick, so you kind of have to. Look at this, by the way. Nah. Did not get bumped there. You know what? Like, that is. Rewind and watch that. I swear on my screen, you can see in the face cam, I was so like confused. That did not look like I was getting bumped, but I don't even know. Yeah, I guess we did. I guess we're just bad. I don't know. Maybe we're just bad at the game, but we get bumped there. We concede, so 4-2. Still got the lead, so not to worry too much. I said it here, right here. I said Daniel is genuinely one of the scariest like players to kind of face when you're on defense, and he's just dribbling the ball at you, or he's got the ball. He's so controlled, yet he's so like unpredictable with his creativity and what he can do with the ball, and every offense is just different. It's a little bit scary to go up against. No other players like it really that I've played except for Yoris and Okaz back in the day, but I've played Okaz so much that it's not really scary when he's dribbling at you anymore for me. But players like Daniel, I've not really played too much, so it's still a little bit scary because you're not too sure what's going to happen. Since you've not played them much, you can't really, you don't have too good of a read on them, if that makes sense. 5-3 though, Daniel gets a kick-off goal for his third goal. Look at this, by the way. You can see how bandy the servers are. The ball goes one way, it just changes direction, but it's better than the last server at least. Because I've got lower ping, but it's still not great. Can't remember if it was this game or the game after this that was really bad. I try and double jump this over him. Bit too high. That was quite a risky challenge to go for there, but luckily he shoots this so I can save it. Sticking close to that ball, low boost, kind of have to. Can't really afford to give him too much space when I've got low boost. Now I can't go for that boost there, so I'm going to get demoed. So I have to back off all the way here. It's crossed over to the other side of the pitch. Luckily I closed the space down, which I haven't done too much in the series, and look at this, open net miss into open net miss and ball miss. Oh my god, Jack, what have you done, mate? Luckily I'm laughing. But not the best play. We all make mistakes, I guess. You can be rank 1 of the world on the leaderboard and still be missing an open net into an open net, you know. Is what it is. Get the save here off a pretty insane angle off Daniel's shot there. Luckily that's a good challenge. Daniel recovers really quickly though, quicker than I was expecting. And that's a good fake from him. He fakes to go down the middle and then he goes to the side so he can collect the back boost. And that's another absolutely incredible shot with really good control. It's just a good air dribble, man. He's there you go, throwing a nice shot because he deserves it. Look at that. Nice control from Daniel for his 5th goal. 5-all in the series. Not the series, mate. In the game. 5-all in the game. I'd be pretty concerned if it was 5-all in the series and it was a best of 7, but who knows. See what I'll do here. Slow the play down. I had a feeling he might challenge me, but he didn't. Good challenge for me there, so I can take this ball into space. Pop this ball against the side and he's instantly up for it. It's a really good read from Daniel on that challenge. Good challenge from me, but unfortunately I get bumped away. I say unfortunately because he didn't really mean to, but it's just what happens when he puts his car in that position. He just follows through and hits your car. And it's quite nice when that happens because you get loads of space with the ball, which will happen to him. But luckily we recovered, got the challenge against the ceiling, or on the ceiling rather. And this doesn't feel too good right now. The past 20 seconds he's had a lot of possession. That 50 wasn't great because it goes against his backboard, which gives him like a free possession and a free bounce on the ball. So we're under quite a lot of pressure the past minute. And this is scary, man. When he goes to the air, it's like, oh my god. Luckily we get a good challenge in. And we get an attack of our own. Can we score this? Of course we can. ApparentlyJack flicks in the Octane. They're back, boys. They are back. The flicks and the Fennec, you know, they weren't as clean because Octane's my car. I've been telling you the past few videos. Octane's my car. I've been peeking in this car the past few days. It is crazy. Flicks are too good. Yeah, the server, man. I hope you guys can see it as much as I can. It's shocking. It is actually terrible. Really good shot from Daniel though. Again, it looks like I've given him 3 nice shots this game. I swear I just give him a nice shot every time he scores a goal because everything he does is just so clean. It's a good shot from Daniel. Ties up the game again, 6-all. Looking like we're going to go into overtime unless something happens in the next 15 seconds. I'm just glad I don't concede from this kickoff here. That'd be quite painful. Look at this. What? He didn't even mean to get a bump on me, unfortunately. That just happens when you jump up to save an edge or bump. Sometimes you just get a bump on your opponent, and that's what happened there. Unfortunate for us, but works out for Daniel. Going into overtime here, look at the ping. The ping's fine, but the server is terrible. I think I was just lagging. I think my internet was just bad this day. So we have to deal with it in this overtime. Luckily, we get a nice flick around him into an open net finish, and that's game 3. 2-1 up. Not too shabby. Let's go into the 4th game. Okay, here we go. Into the 4th game. If you saw that quick scoreboard check, maybe I'll do it again. You'll see I'm on lower ping than last game. I was on 27 ping just when I checked. It actually gets worse as the game goes on. A little bit spoiler. The server, I don't think it gets much better. But as we said, for probably the 64th time this video that the servers are bad, we're just going to have to deal with it. I'm sure you guys are sick of me complaining, but you know, it's hard not to when you see a really laggy hit every 5 seconds. It's a trend in Rocket League right now that servers, they seem to be okay at the start of the game, they just progressively get worse, and by the end you're just playing on something that you can't react to. Fortunately we get 2 goals though. Put us up in a nice lead to start this game off with. I love how at the start of every kickoff you'll see my face go like a bright orange or red because the floor on the map. Hopefully you'll see it in the next one. Look at this shot, by the way. Really well placed shot. Have to give him another nice shot. Feels like I've quick chatted the most in this game than I ever have before. But you can't not when he's pulling that off every game. Look at that red face, orange face. It's quite cool. Make me look tanned. Decent flick from Daniel, but luckily he goes for my corner boost, so I can take this one to the other corner and get a play here. I was convinced this was going to be a goal, but somehow he got this 50 to go against his post. Look at that. What? The ball went through me. I'm convinced the ball just went through me. Bro, the flicks, man. They go through you. And it's not even like I'm on high ping anymore. It's just the server. These servers were shocking. I mean, it must have been bad for Daniel too, so we both have to deal with it, but Silence, man, come on. See what I do here. Go for a flick. Kind of scared that Daniel might challenge me, but luckily he backs off so I can go for this again. Get my 3rd goal. This is quite a nice play. Flick this early, and he's scared. The reason he backs off and he goes so wide is because he's scared of the bump. When you hook like really wide, you have a higher chance of avoiding the bump because you have more angles to avoid your opponent. So that's what he was trying to do there. So I just called his bluff. I went up for the ball before he did, and I just scored. As soon as I jump and he hasn't jumped, I get a goal every time. This is a really good shot from Daniel. He like fakes to go back and he just pulls forward with his car last second and gets a bump. It's really well played. Look at this. He fakes the air dribble. If you saw that, he fakes. He like pulls his car back to like bait you into thinking that he's going to get a touch on the ball, and last second he pulls it forward to bump you. It's really well played. 3-all though. I had a feeling he might challenge me there, so I try and get a flick over him. I have time to get this boost. Good save on that one. Nice recovery as well. He's just peppering my goal with shots. I know he can't shoot that, so it's not too worried. I have to go back and goal anyway in case he gets a soft shot on target, but it was a difficult angle. Flick around him. I was waiting to see if that bounce on the post would go mid. Unfortunately it didn't, but we do get the outplay on the next play. Alright, so 4-3 up in the game. 3 minutes left on the EU server, so it's really key that we get these 2 wins on these servers. If we do, then we're in an insanely good position for this series. If that was on target, I'm not saving that. Have we missed the open net though? Looking like we can get up to it. Fortunately, we managed to catch up to that one. It was almost overhit a little bit. That touch there was a little bit too hard almost, but luckily we don't miss. Again, you just see the server. I'm just shaking my head every time a kickoff happens because I'm like, well, the ball's just gone past him and then it flings back into my half. That's a good shot from Daniel, just right behind me. Really nice power shot. I thought he was going to shoot it top right. Kind of hooked into it. Went to the top left and no saving it unless I pre-jump. Again, losing the kickoffs. It seems like everyone losing. I think this was a little bit of lag from Daniel. Can't see him missing that one with regular pings, but we're going to take it. I was going to type to him, you'll see. I was going to be like, are you lagging? I was going to give him a free goal, but then I realised that if we're going to do that, like, we're going to be giving each other 3 goals every series, every time one of us complains about the lag, because we're both dealing with it, so, you know. We're both playing on each other's servers at some point in the game. I had a feeling this was an open net because I saw him going for the corner boost. I knew I could get enough power on my flick for that to go in straight away, so as soon as I flicked this, I was like, yeah, that's him. Can just drive away. 7-4, looking like a good lead so far, but as I've said multiple times in my videos, a 3-goal lead in 1v1, it's not too comfortable as he just bangs in a shot and I can't save it. It's a good play. I actually think this one might have been going off the post if we look in the replay. Maybe I own goals, but I kind of had to jump. You have to respect the players' shots at this level. If you're gonna think they're gonna miss every time, you'll just start conceding left, right, and centre. Decent challenge from myself. I try and get a touch here. I kind of just miss completely, and that's pretty bad because now he has a free possession. Good challenge again though. Challenges are on point for the last 30 seconds. See what I do here. Nice flick. He dives to the left there, which was a little bit weird considering I couldn't really go to the left. Maybe a bit of lag on his part, who knows. Give him benefit. Wait, what? Give him what? I can't speak English, mate. We won't even try that. 8-5 though. Looking pretty good. I knew he'd start moving in for early challenges or playing quite aggressive because Daniel is naturally a very aggressive player. So when he's losing, he'll just get even more aggressive, you know. Fortunately, we get this ball and we can take it to the other side of the pitch here. Grab this mid boost. I was going to take a shot. I don't want to be too risky. I don't need to, you know, dribble the ball. If I can get the ball in a safe position for me, then that's fine. We do get an open net here, and Daniel actually forfeits this game. Calls the GG, and this is completely normal to do in a tournament. I watched this series back on Twitch, and you can see a lot of people in chat just kind of make fun of Daniel for, you know, having a bad attitude for forfeiting the game and going next. But come on, like, if you think you're going to lose and you want to stop your opponent's momentum, it's a good thing to go next. So if you guys see a player do that, let's not call bad attitude, because some of you lot, not trying to call that everyone, but some of you lot really do make a a lot of assumptions on players when you don't know who they are and what they do in the game. If they forfeit a game, it doesn't really mean anything. But little small rant over. I'm sure I'll have another one by the end of the series, but let's get into game 5. We're 3-1 up. I guess I've talked for so long, we can just carry on from here. Going into NA servers, this server seems a little bit better than the first 2 NA servers. I'm on 100 ping, if you saw that little scoreboard check at the start of this game. So not too bad. Got the ball here. Just going to flick it earlier. Had a feeling that Dan might challenge me earlier. He didn't really, but I had to call the bluff. And this one was really lucky. Let's go here. So I didn't mean to get the bump. So, you know, I'm not going to say like I'm the best player in the world. I knew he was going to be there. I meant to get that bump. You know, he was just there and I bumped him and it kind of worked out. And sometimes that happens at the highest level. I hate it when players claim that, you know, they mean everything they do. Sometimes things just happen and you're in the right place at the right time. I try and fake jump there to make him jump. He just calls my bluff and he didn't go for it, which is really brave from Daniel. Maybe a little bit stupid, because if I just went for that as a goal, I probably should have just gone for it in hindsight, committed. But I do like my fake jumps. They normally work. Look at the lag. On this replay, it looks like it's just terrible defending, but I swear, and when like in real time, that just looked so weird. I had to cover every shot, and then the ball just kind of flicked into my net. But that's the probably the 100th time I've complained about the lag this video. Not the best kickoff. Daniel's got an insane kickoff, as I've previously said. Flips impossible to react to, mate. The ball just flies into your net. Like, credit. I played a game against an Arabic player a few videos ago in 1v1. I think it was like Mohammed, his name was, or it was like MO7 AMED or something like that. And he had like 150 ping. And looking back at it, I have no idea how you get to SSL with that ping, because it is genuinely impossible. I think it's the word. I mean, I guess it's not, because I'm doing it here, but it's just, I don't know. You gotta respect the players that do it every game, you know. I can't miss the ball here. Let's ignore that one. 3-1 though isn't a great start, but in 1v1, you know, goals happen every 10 seconds it seems, so you can never give up. And I get a kickoff goal right back. So as much as I've been saying I'm losing every kickoff, we finally get one. We finally get a win, and he kind of gets a little bit too greedy for his corner boost. I take the opportunity, I score. Can we continue winning kickoffs? Nope. No. Short-lived. Very short-lived, but I take what I can get with kickoffs in this series. I thought he might be able to recover and score this, but I don't think he could have. I pre-jumped this, I predict his shot, and then I just score the open net here. Really well played on defense from me there. It's just good awareness that I knew he would jump up, so I jumped up earlier than him. And when you jump up for a ball, you've done half the play already, so you can commit all your focus and all your speed and reaction time to the next play, whether that's boosting, adjusting your car for the hit, whatever. So jumping up really early for a ball is sometimes like extremely good, because it cuts out, you know, half the actions that you have to do, or half the inputs that you have to do, if that makes sense. Don't think I've explained that too well, but hopefully some of you guys get what I mean. I can see the kickoff goal there. Looks like I might score another one. Nope. Terrible shot. Fortunately for me, he overhits that ball there and he can't score this one, so we're back in defense here. Get a nice flick over him. And look at that. Nice little open net miss. Oh my god. Oh no. I've just realised what's coming up in this game. Oh god. You'll see. You'll see a play that a lot of you guys... Right, basically I missed like 10 open nets. You'll see. You'll see what I mean in a second. It is genuinely... For those that watch my channel often, you guys will be proud. I know a lot of you'll be avid watchers of the open nets. There we go. Open net miss. Number one. Let's count. There's number one in this little play. Look for a demo on him. Don't quite get it. Keep in mind, number one. Here's number two. Bang. Out of here, mate. There's number two. Rank 1 in the world, by the way, in 1v1 right now. Do you want number 3? Nah, we got it. Finally, we got it. It felt like more. I give myself a round of applause in the bottom. I remember I was like, yeah, it's a nice shot there. Nice little error. We're just making up for the open net misses in the previous play. It felt like more. It was only 2 now looking back at it. I think I counted the 1 that I missed in the previous play before that. So 3 open net misses in about a minute. I reckon I hold the world record for most open net misses in 1v1. I have to at this point. In the top 10. That's a good bump from Daniel. I mean, he did go through me. The ball just went through me if you just saw that. But we'll skip that. Can't react to it. I had to cover the flip set as well. And it was just impossible. Really good bump from Dan. 5-all though. Looking like a close game. As is every game in this series so far. Get this pop up. And look at this shot from Daniel, man. How does he get so much power? I'm telling you, like a little first killer. He gets like power from shots or like flips that you don't think he'll be able to get power from. Jeez. Good shot. Can we win the kickoff? Ooh, we've done it. Can we score from it? We can. 6-all. Another kickoff goal. So, as much as I've been complaining about the kickoffs, maybe I'm finally getting what I need in this last game. Right, back to losing kickoffs. And that's a smart play from Daniel. If you saw that literally 2 seconds ago, he points so he turns to go for the mid boost, and that's faking the mid boost grab. So that makes me think he's going for the mid boost, so it makes me think that I can go for the back boost, and then he'll turn and go for the back boost, so I'm boost starved. And it's a good play, and fortunately we do recover, we get some boosts, and I see that he's gone for that corner boost. As soon as he goes for that corner boost there, I'm like, yes, this is good. I can beat him to this ball, and we score the open net. 7-6, pretty nice. Nice little kickoff win again. Good flick. Decent shot as well, and it's too awkward for him to make that save because I'm too close to his net. It wasn't even the best of shots, but it didn't have to be. As any shot on target with a little bit of height would have been a goal there. Nice kickoff. Puts us 8-6 up. Nice English, nice English. Almost own goal from Daniel, but not quite. And for God's sake, every time he goes into the air, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what sort of, you know, witchcraft and wizardry are we going to see here, mate? Do get a save, so we're fine. Another open net miss. I'm pretty sure I could have flicked that. I didn't think he would have just kind of given me an open net like that and go for mid boost, but look at this save. Nice save. He goes for an edge or bump. I jump, so he goes high on the edge or bump, and then I like fly down a little bit and use my second jump to get the last little bit of height that I need to touch the ball. It's really well played from me there. Cad does that a lot actually, to get his saves on the edge or bumps. And 30 seconds, he goes for the mid boost again. I see the open net opportunity, I just flick it. He's not respecting my flicks in this last few plays of this game. He probably doesn't think that I can get it from there. Maybe I don't even know. Maybe he's just kind of messing around. He thinks he's lost at this point. Who knows? But we get the 3-goal lead with 30 seconds. I just need to hold on for a little bit, and that's a good save. Looking like we're gonna be able to finish this one up. I just need to hold on to the ball. I go to a back foot pop and I try and stay up in the air to get that backboard read. It would have been pretty nice, but it's going to be game anyway. We don't need to score any more goals. And as soon as it reaches 10 seconds left, there's no way he's scoring 3 goals. So we beat Daniel 4-1, which is quite nice. As I said, the last like minute of this video, or you'll see in my face cam, I continue to talk to my camera. I'm just explaining that I understand that I've played Daniel before, and a lot of you guys will be like, Jack, you played him before and you got destroyed, and you're only uploading the one you've won. And I'm not trying to do that. I just didn't record the one I lost, and that's not me just lying. I just genuinely didn't record it. So if you guys want, I can get the replays from that series and analyze that, so you can see a few games of Daniel just destroying me, because I'm sure a lot of you have seen that series and want to see my perspective on it or my kind of analysis and thoughts. So I'll definitely do that for you guys. If you guys want that, then let me know in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video.